10 tips for effective clothing shopping that will help you get organized, save money, and most importantly, in my opinion, start buying clothes that you'll actually wear. If you're anything like me, then inventing outfit ideas and actually finding them in stores all while not breaking the bank is challenging. And chances are you end up with a lot of items in your closet that rarely get worn, if ever. So today we're breaking down how to effectively and efficiently shop for new clothes. Plus, I'm not gonna forget the red flags of shopping, the common pitfalls that you need to avoid in order to keep that moolah in the pocket, okay? So let's go. Step one is to analyze what you currently have in your closet and make note of the things that you wear the most and the things that you wear the least, and try to identify why. Just ask yourself, what makes you wear these pieces daily? What do you love about them? Is it that they're good quality? Is it that they're basics? Are they easy to clean, okay? And also, Adrienne, what makes you not reach for the pieces that don't get touched? Do they not fit that well? Because that happens a lot. Maybe you just don't love them. Are they out of style? The worst is when something's just straight up uncomfortable and I'm like, why did I ever think this was a good idea? It wasn't, to be clear. Maybe you don't like the fabrics or you find it very hard to clean, because that's another deterrent. Basically, get real with yourselves and ask yourself, why are you not reaching for certain pieces? And make a note, preferably a handwritten one, not just a mental one. Another thing to look at is whether your clothes really fit your lifestyle, like your real lifestyle. You might think you want all these really cute business casual, like pantsuits, but you work at home and you literally never put on real clothes. So you probably shouldn't have like 10 pantsuits when you're pretty much always in leggings, you know what I mean? And that way too, when you go shopping, you can actually choose items that fill that gap of what you need more of. Like for me, I wear loungewear all the time, so I probably should get more loungewear and less nicer things. Also, another example, I used to have way too many sweaters because they're fuzzy and soft and I love them and they're amazing and they're cozy. But the truth of the matter is I live in Los Angeles, so it's way too hot to wear them outside. So no more sweaters for me. Essentially, take inventory of your wardrobe and get real with yourself about why you wear the things you do and why you don't wear the things you don't wear. This will help more than anything to inform your future purchases. Okay, now let's get to the actual shopping part. My very first tip for that is that we actually want to do some planning first so that we avoid roaming aimlessly through the mall with absolutely no clue what you're actually looking for, because not only can that be a waste of time, it can also just pull your attention to things that you definitely don't need. Sweaters. One thing that I like to do, this is not original, but it is so helpful, is just make a mood board. So like go on Pinterest, go on Instagram, and then I pretty much will compile those into a photo album, whether it's on my camera roll or just on Pinterest. Also, if you're ever having a good outfit day and you know what I'm talking about, and you just love your look, you're like, this is a goodie, take a photo of yourself wearing it so that you actually remember which pieces worked well together so that you can repeat it later. Or you can shop for variations of the same outfit. For example, I keep reaching for the same cardigan that works with almost every outfit and looks really good and is soft and comfy and flattering. So I decided I'm gonna look for it in other colors or get like other similar cardigans, because I literally keep grabbing it. So once you have some inspo, you've found some styles that you like, you're well on your way. But we're not done yet. So a good next step is to look at these photos and actually ask yourself, do you think this outfit will look good on you? Will you actually like it? And a really good way to gauge that is to picture the outfit on anybody else. Just someone other than the model, but not yourself. If you think it still looks good on them, chances are you might like it on yourself. Also, do you. Wear whatever you wanna wear. But I know that as I've gotten older, I've really started to understand my body type and shape. And I used to think that things in photos that were on people with legs that are like this big would look good on me. And they don't. It's just not flattering to my body type, so stop doing that. The point is, now I know this and I avoid getting those pieces. All right, so now that we have our mood board, we've picked out our favorites and we've pictured the outfit on someone else, we know that it'll look good on us. The next step is to deconstruct some of the outfits. So what pieces are required to make up this outfit? And ask yourself, how versatile are each of these pieces? Will you wear each piece a lot or a little? Because that can also help determine which things to eliminate from the list, which ones you maybe don't want to buy, or which ones you want to spend more money on, or maybe you want to get 5 of the same white tank top because it goes with 5 of your different outfits. That's for you to decide. This can help just kind of pare down the list, get more specific about which things you want to buy and for which price points. Whether you like to shop in stores or online, I highly recommend browsing online a bit before you go to stores to get a feel for what's actually out there. And this is so that you don't waste time in stores. You actually sort of have a feel for what's going to be there so that you can go in the store, try stuff on, kind of have a mission We're on a mission here, right? So now that you have your inspo, you've deconstructed the outfits, you know they're gonna look good on you, you've decided what pieces you like, maybe you've made a list. It's time to shop. Congratulations, you've made it. Now, when it comes to actually purchasing clothes and avoiding buying things that you'll never wear, I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions before you ever purchase something. Question number 1, do you really like it, or are you just getting wrapped up in the latest trend, right? Would you buy this if it wasn't filling your social media feed? Number 2, will it actually work with what you have back at home? That's one of my biggest problems. I have so many different things in my closet that I don't know what to pair with. And question number 3, if the item was reduced in price, ask yourself, would you buy it if it was full price? Very important question here. If not, put it back. Think about all the things you've bought that were only $10 that you never wore. It doesn't mean you're gonna love it. And the whole point of this right here is to actually wear the things in your closet. All right, my next tip, remember that you don't need a lot of clothing to vary up your wardrobe. You do not need a bunch of different pieces. In fact, basics are the best. You can literally throw on anything with them. There are so many ways to switch up outfits that don't require a lot of clothing. For example, accessories and shoes, necklaces, whether it's dainty or chunky, earrings, sunglasses, hats, scarves. Like, there are so many ways to change up an outfit. You could literally wear the same pair of jeans with different colored neutral tank tops 6 different ways and look stunning. It's true. And finally, my last piece of advice is for when you get home. Just keep the tags on for a little bit. If you don't reach for it in the first week, you probably won't ever reach for it. Take that ish back to the store. Now, I sort of already touched on this, but I'm gonna touch on it again. The red flags of shopping. Pitfall number 1 to avoid, don't be tempted by the sales and discounts, okay? Really try not to be tempted, okay? It doesn't matter if it's only $10. If you're not ever going to wear it, you are wasting money. I also wanna mention that retailers do this for a reason. It's called lure of the bargain. And why do they do it? Because they know it works. You feel like you're getting such a good deal that you subconsciously believe that you like it more than you actually do. And that's a problem for our wallets, so let's just not. All right, congratulations, just like that, you are a more effective and efficient shopper, and I can't wait to see how you guys take these tips and use them in your own life.